Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Weatherboys podcast. I am Derek Kevra. That is Alan Longstreet. Together, we make up the Weatherboys, and this is our podcast. Hello to you, Alan. Hello to you,
hey,
buddy.
Man. Hey, how are you?
I kind of feel like I haven't seen you in weeks.
Yeah. Well, the post-Christmas break, post-New Year's, you know? Where you been?
So for those viewers at home, listeners at home, during the break, everybody's trying to get time off because the kids are off.
Sure.
And so Alan and I had differing days off. So we really haven't seen each other in in almost 2 weeks.
I was basically on week one, Christmas week. You were basically on week two.
Yeah.
That's essentially what it was. And our hearts have been broken.
We did text and call.
Sure.
What was it, 3 times a day?
FaceTime,
We called three times a day?
Yeah, we wake up at midnight to FaceTime.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. Yeah, it's a
My
beautiful
wife's
thing.
like, is Alan calling again?
Yeah.
And I'm like, he has to.
Right, it's either this or he comes over. What do you want?
And then I was like, have him come over.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see you. You guys did... You did a couple trips, so you did a few weekend little getaways.
Dude, man, I went to Grand Rapids to see the family, which is always very easy because you just go. I got all the siblings. I'm one of 5, and there's always a house to stay at. And then this time there wasn't because people were sick. My sister was getting over illnesses, and so we got a hotel. We got a hotel in Grand Rapids, which was odd because that's my hometown. It's not a place I need to find a lodging because I have so much lodging to choose from. But it was nice. It was good. It was great. It was fantastic.
You have to find lodging when you get the text message that says, by the way, we have 102 fever.
Yeah, right. For sure.
Everybody did. I didn't even tell you what happened with my family.
No.
So there were sick kids leading up to Christmas.
Yeah.
Mine included. My daughter.
This is after that you just were sick 3 weeks prior.
I know.
Oh, good.
But that was my son. So this time it was my daughter.
Okay.
So her Christmas party was that Friday before break. She did not go to school.
Okay.
She missed her Christmas party. That's how you know how you know they're actually feeling crummy is when they're like, I know it's my Christmas party day, but I don't feel good. I want to stay home. So that whole weekend, keep in mind, this is December 19th, 20th. We missed everything that weekend because we had a sick kid, but we're like, hey, look, we got to play it safe.
Sure.
Because Christmas Eve and Christmas Day are too important. So we played it safe. We hang out with the family. Everybody's doing good. I learned that my sister's kids were sick leading up to it as well. And all these kids are passing around the same bug right now.
Yeah.
It's that it starts with a fever that turns into some of them are belly sick. Some of them are just fever turned into cough and runny nose, which is what we had. But we had my mom's side of the family is large. There's 50 people. So we don't go to someone's house.
To be clear, you don't know some of your cousins.
Well,
they would walk by you, and you would. That's not a joke.
That is not a joke.
They would walk by you.
But those are second and third and fourth and eighth cousins.
Well, they think you're first cousins. And they're like, oh my gosh, hi Derek, how are you? And he's like, who are you?
This is a whole nother story.
That's a whole, okay.
I will tell this story in a second. This is a good story. But it was my mom's side of the family, and it was 50 people. We rented a hall for everybody to go to. It's just a lot. It was catered, went to a hall, easy peasy. Nobody has to host it. My sister pulls up. I happen to be walking out to the car to get something. My sister pulls up. She gets out of the car. I go, hey! She goes, we're not staying. And I was like...
How dare you be enthusiastic?
I was like, what's going on? She goes, we pulled into the parking lot, and my son threw up in the backseat of the car.
Oh, gosh.
And I was like, oh, no, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Why'd she get out of the car then? Stay in that car and leave.
She had to drop something. She was tasked with bringing something. So
no,
she dropped
it's yours
off.
now. Your kid puked, that's yours.
She dropped off whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then my brother-in-law's so funny.
Oh, geez, stay there, please.
So he didn't stay. He rolled his window down. I go, dude, I'm so sorry that happened. He goes, no, I was most looking forward to the 35-minute drive here and back. I wasn't at all looking forward to that.
This is I was going to ask you who it was. This is how I know it was lawyer band.
Yeah,
brother-in-law.
It was great. I was looking forward to the 35-minute drive, and I'm glad we can just turn around and just do that.
And
drive.
the hour cleanup once you return home. That's good.
But
that's nice.
I think everybody has healed up now. So I think all of the.
Do you know what my child has? Do you know what my child has? I don't know if I've told you this yet. In this moment, did I tell you?
No, but I think I saw the Facebook post. Is it true?
Oh no, we can do that too. But on the sicknesses, just real quick, she has scarlet fever.
Oh no!
I thought that was the bubonic plague. I'm like, wait a minute, that's like an old timey thing. Is she gonna die? No, it's not a big deal. It's strep. Strep can turn into that, apparently. It's just you get a rash, and she's good. I mean, she's getting good.
Which one is it? Can I ask? Older one or younger?
Yeah, one of the twins, Goldie. Yeah.
Oh.
So that's the worst thing. I would rather have my kids sick during the holiday break because they're home from school anyways. This one decided to get sick the night before you go back to school.
Exactly.
So now we're going on almost 3 weeks off of school for her.
Which she loves.
And then the other kids are pissed. They are so mad. Every morning they wake up and they're just like, is she going to school? She better be going to school. I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't know. Can't. Yeah, so that's that.
I did talk to a couple teachers, and they said there are two things that are going around right now. It's whatever bug this is, probably the flu.
Yeah.
Because the flu hits kids differently than it hits adults.
Yeah.
So the flu and lice.
Yeah.
She said lice are crazy this year for some reason.
Yeah, our school, there were two, it popped up in like October, and then like it went away, and then it came back. Now, my kids haven't gotten it, and... Like, I don't know. I was a dirty kid when I was little.
You're a dirty adult.
I'm a dirty adult. Yeah, you get it. Like, we had it. It wasn't I don't know. It probably was a big deal, but to my little kid brain, it wasn't. But I'll tell you when it became a big deal is when I found out that if you get it and you like have to go get it removed, it costs like $225. Oh. So that's 3 heads. Do that math. Derek, that's $8 billion.
That's $8 billion.
Yeah.
That's that's your mortgage. You got to get rid of your house.
That's half my mortgage, yeah.
You're getting rid of that house just so you can be
they don't
lice-free.
have it. To be clear, they don't have it.
Your post freaked me out.
Yeah,
because you posted something yesterday about like, should I take preventative measures?
Yeah.
And I started looking into what people were saying. And I guess hairspray is a thing. Like you should spray. Lice don't like dirty hair. And so if you like don't have them wash their hair. So the first thing I said to my wife was, we're not having the kids wash their hair for a while.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, it's not even, we haven't gotten an email from our school. But this is all just based on other data.
You heard it from another source. Yeah.
And from you.
Yeah.
And so they say use hairspray because lice don't like hairspray.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like,
I bought a special hairspray, rosemary hairspray. Rosemary. It repels the lice is what they say.
Notice anything different about me?
That's super fancy and definitely not feminine and super masculine watch you're wearing. Is that what it is?
Now
that's suited for a man. Now is what that is.
Keen-eared listeners will remember about 4 weeks ago when I said I will never buy a smartwatch. And now here I am wearing a
smartwatch. Yeah.
But I need to explain. So
it's sleek and elegant and delicate and like, yeah.
It is feminine, isn't it?
It very much so.
And it's feminine because...
But it works for your wrist, doesn't it? I'm just kidding. He has very manly wrists. Look at those manly. You're chopping wood, man.
That
arm hair is beautiful.
My wife bought. It's
I feel
it? It's a Garmin. I don't know smartwatch. What do you call it? Smartwatch, I guess. My wife bought it like a year ago, and she's been obsessed with it. But it started giving her a rash. Like the metal started giving her scarlet fever.
Yeah.
So she's like, I can't wear this anymore, and she just put it in her drawer. And I was like, that was like $300 in a drawer.
In a drawer.
I was like, that's like $300. You can't just put that in a drawer. Give it to me. I'll wear it. I don't want to wear it, but I would rather wear it than waste the $300. So here I am wearing this thing, and I kind of like it.
Yeah. You're wearing the watch just because it was, you could sell it. There's an idea.
No, well, who's going to want to buy a used
scarlet
somebody
fever
else's
rash?
Okay. Maybe our guest today says that maybe she will. But
perhaps.
The data is interesting. And the data, we'll talk more about the data coming up later.
The sleep data that you've been getting? Or is it all the jogs you've been going on?
It's the jogs. It's the stress level. It's the heart rate.
Those things are so dumb. I think they're so dumb. It's tracking stuff that doesn't map, and so you have this inaccurate figure of what it. I agree. So stupid.
I agree.
Except for the miles and the steps, that seems pretty legit. It's GPS.
I agree with you. I do want to hear our guest's opinion on this because I wonder if some of this stuff, in terms of a health perspective, may be good. And our guest today will be able to chime in on that. Our guest is Dr. Sabrina Jackson, known as the People Expert. She is a nationally recognized speaker, author, and counselor who helps people better understand themselves and each other. A Detroit native and creator of the Essential Colors personality model, Dr. Sabrina is the author of many different books, which we will talk about. Her work focuses on communication, resilience, and real human connection. And she is not only a active participant on Fox 2 News, we consider her a dear, dear friend of ours. Welcome to the Weatherboys podcast, Dr. Sabrina Jackson.
Woo!
Hey there.
Hey.
Hello.
Okay, so first of all, I want to say this. When you all start talking about lice, I was like, that's never been a discussion in my house. African Americans really don't get lice.
Oh, really?
And that's because of our hair, the way our hair, the texture of our hair, and then our hair care practices.
Yeah.
We don't wash our hair every day. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm not washing every day.
No, me neither. No.
And then for boys, they generally have short haircuts.
Sure. Yeah.
And they get their
hair it's a lot easier.
Often, or that they have longer hair, then the products they use make the landscape very slippery and the lice can't.
Freaking white people and lice. Come on, man. Gosh.
Did you see it was Kid Rock, I think, or I'm sorry, not Kid Rock, Chris Rock.
Chris Rock did the show about hair.
Yeah, the documentary that he did. It was fascinating. It was an amazing look at the culture.
Well, it's not amazing to me because
yeah, you're right.
I'm in the. But this, I will say this: that since I've been on TV, and I will say that I've been doing something here on Fox since 2014.
And we're so lucky.
And I have to shout out Charlie Langton because Charlie Langton is the reason that I ever got to Fox 2. And so, but I was, because when you're on TV, people feel they can tell you stuff.
Oh, yeah.
About you.
Yes, they do.
Someone said to me, "What is that on your head? It looks like a used mop."
Oh.
And I said, "Oh, thank you for the question." Actually, it is called sister locks because in the African American community, when my hair grows out the follicle, it grows in a tight curl. And if I just let it grow, it'll grow and it'll lock. So that's what locks are. I says, and so we call that in our culture nappy. And I'm happy.
Yeah. Yes.
I said, but I do understand that people may not like it. People may think it's ugly. Some people may think it's downright grotesque. But again, I thank you for the question.
How are you able to do that? Did you really feel thankful, or was it a fake it till you make it? Was the question in person?
It was online.
The internet, yeah.
Because people will do online what they won't do in person.
Of course,
Yeah, that's the thing. So first of all, I've read this amazing book called The 4 Agreements.
Taking notes.
I love the 4 Agreements.
I love the 4 Agreements. And one of the things about the 4 Agreements says to never take anything personally.
Yeah, sure.
Because when people do something directly to you, it has more to do with what's going on inside of them than what's going on inside of you. And so if what they said offended me, then I have to check what's going on in me, not what they said. Mm-hmm. And so I absolutely love my hair. I do understand that some people don't, but the way they said it was because of what's inside of them. I don't. And so I don't care.
But there's a level of confidence there that you exude that very few people have. And
I think a lot of people have it.
Okay. They just don't access it, or what?
I think. Okay, so first of all, I don't think it's easy to be on TV every day and not have a level of confidence.
Okay.
Really, because when you're up doing what you do, you don't necessarily think about how many people are actually watching.
Sure.
But because you are on a platform, it takes a level of ego and confidence to do it.
Well, which is true, but there's a lot of false confidence in the world. I mean, not just the TV world, but that is true as well. But like in the world, but you are someone like you can just tell. Talking to you for 2 minutes, you're like, that is a confident person who believes in herself, knows her strengths, and does not let anybody else tear her down.
Okay, so let me say this.
Okay,
there is a difference between self-esteem and self-worth. Self-esteem is external. So self-esteem has to do with your accomplishments, your degrees, accolades, all that stuff. And I have all of that. And so, yeah, you can come across confident when you're looking there. But self-worth is very deeper. It has to do with inside work. It has to do with how you get over when someone has done something that has made you feel worthless. So I personally have been a victim of sexual abuse. I was gang raped at 14. All of those actions, it made you feel worthless. So I had to do work to get to the point that the fact that I exist makes me worthy of good things.
That is so, it's one thing to hear you say that, but and we don't need to go through all of, I imagine that work was a process.
Oh yeah.
But what is work? Because I hear that a lot. Like, you got to do the work. You got to do the work.
Well, the first part of the work is to identify and own that you do feel worthless.
Okay.
And what things trigger that piece of worthlessness. And so for me, I had to really sit and think about, well, how did I feel that this happened to me? And that when it happened to me, no one helped me. No one protected me. And I was a kid. The biggest thing was for people not to tell my daddy, because if my daddy had found out who did it, he would have killed them. So that was the whole thing.
Sure.
You can't say a word, because if your daddy find out, he going to jail.
Yeah.
And so as a kid, 10,
right,
I had to keep that.
Yeah, that's so complicated?
It is very complicated. And then as you grow and matriculate, the fact that you have to keep secrets transfers to other areas of your life. And so I used to be the queen of my feelings being hurt, but acting like they weren't.
Yeah.
And not saying anything.
Sure.
Until I got older. Okay. And I said, I don't give a bleepity bleep bleep, and I'm going to say what I have to say, because I was tired of dumbing down my feelings. And so I started talking.
I think that there's this misconception that strong, confident people are people that don't let it bother them, and they just let it roll off. But I believe what I've witnessed is the strongest, most confident people are the ones that can say, no, that did bother me, and let me explain why.
Why and how.
And I'm not going to let it ruin my day, but I will express that this happened and this affected me. I want you to know that.
Yes.
And those are different things.
Those are very different things. And I think that at the end of the day, all of us, no matter who we are, have life situations that will happen that will knock us on our tail. And then how do you begin to get back up again? That's the work. It's the steps that you take to get back up again. And so you have to constantly do inner examination. So even for me, at the beginning of the year, one of the things that I do is to really look at my fears. I identify something that I'm scared of. And oh my God, there are things I'm scared of.
What is it? It's 2026. What are you scared of right now?
The biggest thing that I'm scared of is, I can't believe I'm going to say this on air, large sums of money.
Okay.
And this is why I can't say this, but okay. Because in my family of origin, I had family members that did things that weren't legal. And I witnessed it. And so my idea somewhere in my psyche is if you have large sums of money, you did something wrong.
Okay.
And so I have to get over that you did something wrong, because I didn't do nothing wrong. And I do get large sums of money, but I jack it up all the time because I haven't turned the corner about that. So I'll give you an example. I have been invited for years to join Goldman Sachs as a business, to be a part of the Goldman Sachs. And so the thing that has to do with the money, I'll go, I can't do it.
Okay.
So I haven't done it because of that part. So now what I've decided, last year, I started working on this last year. So last year I got a financial coach. Her name is Crystal Gunn. Amazing.
You've talked about this on air on Fox 2.
It has been amazing working with her. And then second, now this year, I'm starting out with a bookkeeper that will do, because my son asked me, Ma, how much money did you make last year? And I said, about such and such. He said, Ma, you don't know how much money you made last year? No. I was able to do everything I needed to do and everything I wanted to do. But I do need to be more. So my son made the comment that I treat money like a drug dealer. He did. He said, you act like...
How'd that make you feel when he said that?
I says, I'm not a drug dealer. Why would I was offended.
Right.
And he says, no, not that not that you do something illegal, but drug dealers' mentality is I'm going to spend it all because I know I'm going to get some more.
Right. Yep.
And so I have this gift, which is one of my spiritual gifts, is the gift of manifestation. So I know if it looks like it's lean, I am going to do my manifestation work. I have woke up in the morning and had a negative $200 in the bank and went to bed with $5,000 in the bank. Same day. So and I know that can happen.
So
me.
manifestation, that does feel like a good pivot point to this idea of manifestation, because this is the last 5 years, I feel like it's really started, although it's evolved a bit, because I feel like it was vision boards, which was the same premise.
It's
where
the same. Yep. What you think.
You're visualizing or you are thinking about, and that's where your energy is going, and that's where the universe will lead you.
Yes. So I am a big manifestation person, but I'm also a big person who believes in prayer. I'm a big person who believes in studying not just my viewpoint, because how do you grow if you don't learn something from someplace else? So like I went to Israel, and when I went to Israel, oh my God, did I learn a whole lot, because a lot of things that we were taught in church is not what's actually going on over there in Israel. And so I just love information and knowledge, and the more information and knowledge I get, it broadens my way to deal with manifestation. So at first it was The Secret, reading The Secret, and you understood all of that. And it was all kind of spooky and mystical. But to me, it's not spooky and mystical. It's all about what you think is what you speak, and what you speak is what you create. So if you look at your life and you don't like something, check your thinking first.
And it's not just because it's focus, right? It's the fact that the universe is full of energy, and the energy is going to find you if you're searching for it.
This is the thing. This is so good that you even said energy.
Alan, pay attention, because you don't know any of this stuff.
Oh, gosh.
Energy is so important because every single thing is moving. Even this table, even though it's solid, if you took a microscope
Sure. Yeah,
and look,
yeah.
there's movement.
Yeah, the molecules are moving.
Everything in the universe is moving.
Has kinetic energy.
So when you are negative, like if you're irritated, agitated, depressed, or all of that, your cells in your body move slow. Slow cells attract slow cells. But if you're upbeat, excited, loving, grateful, hopeful, in high expectation, your cells move fast. Fast cells attract fast cells.
Now, devil's advocate, somebody might say, but I have to speak my truth. And the truth is that I have this negative feeling, opinion, situation.
Yes, but you don't stay there.
Sure.
You can have it, but you don't stay there.
You can have it. You can work through it. You can move forward. You need not wear it like a coat of armor, Derek.
You can't, because I know people that, their story is all about what has happened to them.
Yeah.
That's my badge of honor. I will.
Yes.
See me. No. I want the best. So I'm always seeking to elevate my thinking, elevate my energy. So I have rituals that I do every day. When I wake up, I sing. I sing a love song.
So does Alan.
I do.
To me.
To Derek. Yeah, I call him. Yeah. Now, is this the same love song? Like you do this song every day, or something?
I do several.
Rotation.
Because I love songs.
Yeah.
And so generally, there's gospel songs that I like, and so whatever comes up for me is what I'll start to sing. But singing elevates my energy. It just does. And then I go to YouTube and I will start listening to my favorite theme song, which most people who know me here know that I love DJ Khaled's All I Do Is Win. Win.
Yeah.
No matter what. And so when I hear those songs, it gets me, I'm ready. Mm-hmm. Let's go.
You are brainwashing yourself in a particular direction.
Yes, I am.
And we all are. Mm-hmm. I mean, one way, whether we know it or not. So yeah, program yourself in the way that you want to be programmed.
In the positive way. I do. I like positivity.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like it.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
someone listening could say that sounds crazy, but it's not that different than prayer. You might. I mean, you wake up. Some people wake up and pray first thing in the morning. How is that different than singing about love? They're just different ways to do the same thing.
But this is the thing: is that what I heard a preacher this past week, and he talked about how there's a progressive exposure to God or to the universe, so that the universe is so massive, it can't reveal its entire self to you because you don't have the capacity for it. So as you grow in this area, then it's time to expose you to this area. And sometimes the exposure starts with something that's challenging because that gets your attention. And once you get your attention, now I can tell you how. Let's work through this.
Well, it from a physics standpoint, the universe and the idea. I think it was Einstein, where energy is never created nor destroyed.
It was long.
It was just transferred. And so, if you think of the universe, which we don't even know all of the universe,
We have no idea.
But we do know that energy makes up all of that. And if energy is neither created nor destroyed but transferred, I mean, we can see the results. Have you seen are there specific examples in your life where you're like, I know I manifested this to happen?
Okay, so I tell this story all the time. I get up and sing the love song.
Yeah.
And so when I'm getting ready to go, like I'm a speaker and a trainer, so I was getting ready to speak at an event. And so when I got there, I'm setting up, and this lady came in, and when she came in, she stopped, and it was almost like she hit this brick wall, and she looked at me, and she was like startled almost. And I was like, oh, okay. And then she sat down. And then later, another lady did the same thing. And so while I'm up speaking, that first lady says, excuse me, I just have to say this. You are so beautiful. And I went, And then that other lady says, oh my God, I thought the same thing. Your skin is flawless. And I stopped and I says, let me tell y'all something. I manifested that this morning because I had this feeling of love. And so when you generate love, love is looking for you. And love doesn't have to be romantic love. It's just love. And so I believe that I do that daily.
It can come to you in ways that you don't really expect.
You don't even expect.
But when it happens, you go,
oh.
Now, this is current, Dr. Sabrina.
Uh-huh.
Well, how, the work got you here, right? When did this transformation, we talking teens, 20s, 30s, and how did that look? And you can't answer it fully. We only have so much time.
And let's go way back to the start, because we are proud to say you are a Detroiter. You are from here. You are one of us.
Yes, I am.
So, Cass Tech?
Yes, Cass Tech.
Is it true what I read online that you got in trouble in school because you talked too much?
Okay, not at Cass, though.
Okay.
I got in trouble in school, in elementary school, because I'm smart.
Yeah.
I would finish my work fast.
Sure.
And then once I'm finished, I want to talk. Mm-hmm. And so my person sitting next to me was doing their work, and I'm going,
sure. Yeah. Well, you're not done. What are you talking about?
And so my mother would talk about me so bad because my father would be proud of my grades. I would get all A's, but then I would get all 3s in citizenship.
Sure.
And my mother would go, yeah, it would be nice if she wasn't talking so much. So yes, talking was my thing. And so I got in trouble, especially, oh my God, in middle school, because middle school is tough.
Sure, yeah.
So I was the kid that the class clowns found out that when I laugh hard, I cry. So every day they were in competition to see which one would make me cry.
Yes.
I have so many jokes that I remember to this day because they had me dying.
And it's so funny how that was a negative thing, but how you think about that from an objective standpoint, how lucky were you that you were surrounded by people that wanted to make you laugh?
Yes.
Isn't that funny? And then as adults, we're like, don't do that. Stop.
Don't do that. Stop. But that's the thing. And even when I got sick, I had COVID and I was in the hospital for 28 days and I was in the hospital for 28 days in California. So, yeah, because I had moved to California. I was living in Long Beach. And so I got COVID and stayed in a hotel for 10 days to quarantine and was literally 24 hours away from dying. So when they got me, they came to get me from, the ambulance came and got me and took me to the hospital. But while I was in the hospiel, I laughed on purpose every day. Once I came, they got me together. But I laughed every day. I would either listen to outtakes of Steve Harvey on Family Feud.
Oh, gosh, he's
because
the best.
That is ridiculously funny.
Yes, it is.
People say the most ridiculous things. And it's amazing how that's a family show.
Yeah.
But they talk about sex
a lot
quite
of
a bit.
innuendo there. Yeah.
Just a lot.
Yes, they do.
Oh,
Yes.
A lot.
And Steve Harvey is gold when he just looks at him.
He does it in a way that makes it family friendly.
And then he just turns.
And go to the other side.
Yeah.
I know that's not up there. So I did that every day. And I truly believe that my healing came because of my laughter. Laughter is medicine for your soul. So yes, I laugh on purpose all the time.
Do you in those 10 days in the hotel? You said 24 hours near death. You were not good. You were not. Are there moments where these negative thoughts enter your brain? Do you? Because you strike me as almost too good to be true. Come on now.
Well,
stop
let me
it.
say this. First of all, I think sometimes I'm a little crazy.
Okay.
Because I really
Crazy's
did
good.
not think that I was that sick.
Okay.
Because this is what I would do. During that 10-day period, I was getting sicker and sicker. So at one point, I just got to the point that I was just naked. I would go to the bathroom because I had diarrhea. So I would go to the bathroom, do that. And then I would jump in the shower.
Yeah.
And then just jump back in the bed and stayed there all day. I wasn't eating. I wasn't drinking anything. I was getting worse. But I never thought, you are really, girl, you sick.
Sure. So this whole time you're still positive, thinking singing your love songs.
I was asleep.
It was all okay.
Because I was not feeling well, so
Okay.
I would just get back in the bed and just go to sleep. And so then, shout out to my bonus mama, Miss Patty. She was calling me every day, and she said every day I was sounding worse and worse. And my friends were telling her, you better not do nothing, because you know how private she is about her business. You better not. She said, I don't give a boopity bloop boop.
Yeah, right. I'm bonus mom, Patty.
Yeah. And so she called down to the front desk at the hotel and said, go send an ambulance to that room and go get her. And they came and got me. And so even when I got to the hospital, they, immediately put me in, because it was in the height of COVID.
Sure,
so you couldn't have people in your room or anything like that. And so they put me in a room, and then I was on the ventilator for 24 hours. And then the next day, when they were taking me off the ventilator, remember, I was kind of going in and out of consciousness.
You're saying I was on the ventilator with a smile on your face. Yeah, that's an awful process, from what I understand. To be on, that is not the thing is shoved down your throat and it's breathing for you.
Yeah.
You just, it's not a question. Why are you so happy about that? You're so filled with positivity.
Well, it's that I didn't stay
you're
there.
right. This is it.
I didn't stay there.
Yeah.
And so when they took me off of that and put me back in the room into the, they call it the high flow breathing machine. And so that's when they're bringing all this air and you're like on this oxygen thing, and it was overwhelming to me. The other thing didn't overwhelm me because I was kind of sedated.
Sure, right.
But once I'm lucid
and
I feel all this, I'm crying profusely because I'm like, I don't like it. I don't want it. Take it off. Take it off. And the man said to me, the doctor, ma'am, we're trying to save your life.
Yeah.
And then I immediately in my mind went, okay, shut up, Sabrina.
Yeah.
And just go and deal with it. And so once I got better and they let me go, they would not release me without an oxygen, portable oxygen.
Like a tank with a mask.
Yeah, all that. So, but I'm so not thinking. I'm like, well, they're letting me go.
I must be okay.
So I must be okay.
Good. Yeah.
So I had the machine. I just didn't have it on. And so then they told me I had to have some family member come and pick me up. I'm so independent to a fault that I said, they don't know that the Uber people don't know me.
Okay.
So I had an Uber person come and get me.
You said this is,
and you're like, Doc, that's my nephew, and I didn't
even say nothing. I didn't even say nothing. They wheeled me down, and it was there, and I got in the car, and they put the stuff in the car, and so I get to the hotel because I had to stay at a hotel, and I'm at the hotel, and so from the Uber door to the door of the hotel, I pass out.
No. Oh no!
And it was just you and the Uber driver.
Oh no!
Yes, and the Uber driver.
It was her nephew.
It was me,
James.
But the Uber driver didn't walk me to the door. The Uber driver just let me out.
Yeah, of course,
right.
Of course.
So I'm walking, thinking I'm good, but I don't even have the oxygen on.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
So ask me how many times after I got released from the hospital that I passed out.
Oh,
how many times did you pass out?
Double digits, 24?
About 5 times. Because I just was not thinking. I don't know what. And then my family was like, well, do you want something? Because I had to come back to Michigan because my insurance was still in Michigan.
Okay.
And I had to do my follow-up here.
Sure.
So I got to take the plane. So my girlfriends, I have girlfriends that work for the airline. They was like, well, we could come back with you so you don't have to come back by yourself. Oh, no.
What are you talking about?
I fly all the time. What are you talking about? Oh my God, that was so crazy to do that. So I am I thought to myself with the car that, okay, I know how to do the Uber. So I'm not going to take the shuttle from the hotel to the airport because the shuttle has a specific place to drop you off and I might not even be able to walk. So I'm going to take the Uber because it's going to drop me off right at my door. And I ordered the wheelchair, so I'll be good. And I didn't go LAX. I went Burbank because it's a small airport. Well, the man was getting my luggage, and he says, "No, the airport is right across the street. I'll take you in the shuttle. You don't have to spend any money, and I'll take you and drop you off at the door." I said, "Okay." I didn't realize that going upstairs going up the steps
bus
to get in the bus would take my breath away. So the first step, okay, good. Second step, I'm wobbly. Third step, I pass out.
On the stairs. These are concrete stairs, aren't they?
No, the stairs up to the bus.
Oh, they're in the,
okay. And so he's helping me get in the seat.
The driver catches you.
Yeah, he's getting me in the seat. And so he gets there. When we get there, he goes in and gets the wheelchair person to come to the van, helped me out, then I was good. But I had a layover in Salt Lake City,
Oh, no.
Utah, which is not a lot of black people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
that's right.
so the man was so nice to me. He got me off the plane. He set me up. He was all good. And then he came to me and says, well, do you want to go to the restroom before you get on your flight? And I thought, yeah, that probably would be nice. So so I have to get from the seat he put me in back over to the wheelchair. And I don't know why, but when I just didn't scoot over, I leaned down for some reason. And when I leaned down, I passed out.
Another one, number 3. Okay. Okay. Oh, no.
It's a miracle you got home.
Yeah.
It's a miracle that I got home. And then after I get home, I go to the first appointment. Did I ask anybody to go with me?
No.
Of course
You don't
not.
need them. You don't need it.
I go
You're independent.
in the Uber. So I get in the Uber, go to the doctor, from the Uber door to the door of the office building. I pass out.
Big surprise.
Yeah.
So this might be a thing that we work on in 2026 is allowing people to help
Yeah.
us.
Yes.
It's a journey. This
Let me
has been
tell
at
you
least 6
something.
years. Yeah.
Let me tell you something that was really eye-opening for me, because I know I don't ask for help. But then I work with a lot of people who don't ask for help. And so just like there's 5 love languages, there's a book called The 5 Languages of Apology. So I'm writing a book called The 5 Languages of Helps. Because I believe that most people who don't know or don't ask for help, they really don't know how to.
So, okay. Yeah, more on that. Let's do that first. I want to get into your books. And so
Okay.
I've got your
Okay.
list of books pulled
Okay.
up. But yeah, asking for help is a hard thing.
It's huge.
But so is there a difference between asking for help and accepting help? Because Alan doesn't ask for help, but he does accept help if it's forced upon him.
If it's forceful.
This
enough,
is
yeah.
forced, but that is a different thing. But some people, even if you force it upon them, no, I don't.
But we should, as human beings, we should.
So I talked about it on my Mental Health Mondays about people who have problems receiving. And that when people have problems receiving, it's generally because, 1, they don't want to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
2, they may feel not worthy, so they may have some self-worth things going on. Or they're concerned about what is the condition I'm signing up for.
Sure,
If the person
yeah.
is helping, what they want.
My wife has taught me a lot about that because I think I come from a family of conditions and of trading, for better or worse. And I love my family. I have a great family. But there is a little bit like, okay,
I
well,
did this for you.
I did this for you. You got to do that for me. Or, okay, well, because they did that for me, now I got to go do this thing for them. And my wife has taught me, no, we help people just because we help people. It comes with no strings. And we donate money, but anonymously. We don't need any recognition for the donation. That's just help for the sake of help. We do that because it's good for us.
Right.
Because as human beings, we want to help, right?
Yes. If we are bonded, there's a thing about attachment. And so when people, that's a reason why babies need to attach, because when you attach, you build the compassion for people, the connection for people, the humanity for people. But if you don't get that, you don't have it. And so there are grown people that don't have it. And so they can absolutely do something to somebody and think that you don't need no help. What?
Sociopaths.
Basically.
Derek.
Which are fascinating.
Yeah, you're
Which
looking
are
at one
fascinating
right now.
to me.
Look at those eyeballs.
No.
The eyeballs of a psycho.
Yeah, the 5 reasons. Sorry,
No,
last thing.
no,
5 reasons or 5 ways to apologize. Is that what you said? Or 5 ways to say I'm sorry? I've got them all mastered. I'm
Oh,
good
he
at all.
does, yeah.
I'll
That is
apologize
not-
for
yeah.
it. I grew up with 3 sisters. I apologize all the time, no matter what. It just makes it easier.
It feels, it feels good too. That's
Oh,
an
come
easy-
on. You don't apologize to me ever.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm sorry.
He can't even get a word out. You hear how he
Yeah.
stops? He says, I'm sorry.
No, I really, I have zero problem. I do have a problem with the help. That's why I want to ask you.
I'm only kidding, by the way, buddy. I love you.
No. I have a lot of problems, but the apologies, that's not one of them. I can't ask for help. Can you tell us without giving away the book and you say no? What are the 5 languages? Like, do you have the?
I got to look them up. So ask me something else.
Okay, all right, no, you.
Can I, during this time, I'm going to read off because I think anybody that writes a book is amazing to me because I don't know how somebody can sit down and just type and write out 300 pages. But you have, and stop me if I'm going to read them. Creating magic during uncertainty.
Oh, yeah.
He is not a statistic.
Yeah.
Triumph over trauma. From trauma to triumph. My Essential Vision Atlas. Dr. Sabrina's Daily Elevations Journal. I mean, how do you do it?
Oh, my God. Let me tell you something. I have right now 6 books that are almost finished. Almost finished.
Yeah.
And then I have one that I'm probably like a freak of nature. So from 2010 to 2005, every day I sent a motivational text message out every single day. And I kept them all. And so now.
Who'd you send them to?
Like 5,000 people. It was crazy. It was people would sign up.
Can I get one? I want one.
Okay, so I don't send them anymore.
Okay.
But so they're in my memories. So now every night at midnight, because I don't sleep like regular people, I be up like I'm a vampire. I be up doing stuff. So every night around midnight or 1 o'clock, I start looking at my memories on Facebook. And they go back about 15 years. And so I see posts. And so I had a post yesterday that was about 7 lessons I learned about visioning from eBay. When I tell you that thing was so good, I forgot I did it.
Yeah.
There were 7 things that I learned that will help you with visioning as I was waiting on a eBay bid. And I don't even know if people still do bids. I don't do eBay anymore. But oh my God. And so when I found it, I pulled it out and I looked at it and I says, oh my God, this could become a devotional. So I literally, between that time when I saw it to the next morning, created a whole devotional to go with it.
This is sitting down and you're doing your work.
It's done. It's done. And then AI helps. I'm just going to be honest. AI helped with like the cover.
Sure.
So the cover design is done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I like it.
Ain't that cute?
Yes.
It's really good.
Spiritual auction.
Yeah.
I like,
So the ideas, so you're one of those people where, because a lot of us get ideas, we don't do anything with them.
No, I got a whole list of them.
Yeah, you get an idea, you do something with it.
But I don't necessarily, my son says I'm horrible because my personality type, I have a model that I teach people about personality styles, but my personality style is tied between the compassionate people lover and the intellectual analyst.
Okay.
So I am a creator, but the creator just likes to create. I want to give it to somebody else to do. And so that's why I have a lot of things that aren't finished, because I'll get the idea, I'll come up with I'll do it all, but then it's like, got to get the ISBN number. You got to do. I don't want to do all that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do all that.
I feel like some people haven't found their what do we call it? A niche or a niche? Like some people like flounder through life. They don't quite know where they are, what they should be doing, or like their purpose or whatever. I feel like you are exactly where you should be doing exactly what you should be doing. Like, do you feel that way? Have you always felt that way? Was there a time when you were wandering in the desert and wondering where to be?
I've always known. When I was 10 years old, I saw the movie Sybil.
Okay.
You all remember Sybil?
I do. Sybil.
It was Sally Fields.
And she had all those personalities. Oh, yeah, that movie
I remember that movie, and I remember that movie because I loved the therapist. The therapist was, like, to me, a rock star. Because when she was able to talk to her and said, no, I don't want to talk to her. Go get the other one. I was like,
okay.
I want to do that. And so then I became fascinated with the mind and, how people behave and how they think. And so that's what I went to school to do. And then
you started getting patients and they'd show up and you'd be like, do you have multiple personality disorder? Get out.
Get out of here. Bring me Sally Fields.
No. But what I did do, though, once I started doing therapy and I was working at an agency, I was like bored. It was cool.
Okay.
But I was like, this it? So then that's when I started speaking. Because being a therapist and doing that is just what I'm skilled at. Speaking is my gift. Because I didn't go to school to speak. I just started talking and people started listening. And the first time I spoke, I remember they asked me could I do a workshop on building self-esteem in your children. And I went, oh, okay, I guess I could. I put something together, I did it. And when I finished talking, they gave me a standing ovation. And I went,
sure. Yes, she caught the bug.
And then I was doing therapy. I had a private practice, and I was doing all of that, and I was working part-time as a nonprofit executive director, and I got this opportunity to go to America's Promise. America's Promise was founded by Colin Powell, and I was going to go there as like a fellow and for a whole week. And while I was there, I specifically asked to go at a time when they were having a board meeting, because I knew if they were having a board meeting, he would be there. He was the president of the board. Mm-hmm. And I would meet all these other great CEOs. Like I met the CEO of Sears. It was just crazy bananas. But while I was there, one night, Peter Gallagher, who was the executive director, and Colin Powell were in the office talking. And as I was walking by, they says, come here for a minute. We were looking at your Vita, and it says here that you do speaking. I said, yeah. They says, well, our event tomorrow, the speaker canceled. Do you think maybe you could put something together?
Tomorrow. Yeah.
And I says, you think I can't when I can? Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so I did, and I spoke, and I had a standing ovation. And Colin Powell said to me, he said, I don't really know what you do back in Detroit, but you are the messenger. You should be delivering the message. And so to get that from a Colin Powell.
Yeah.
He would say that, wouldn't he?
Oh my
man.
God.
I mean, that's the food that fuels the desire to keep going. Like,
Yes,
it's
it
those
is.
things along the way.
It is. It is those things that keep you going and make you go, So I came back. I quit the nonprofit job. I didn't do that anymore. And I started to get clients passed to other people. And I just started speaking. And so I've spoken all over the world. Just everywhere. Dubai, Paris,
Which one
Kenya.
Which one stands out?
As far as speaking,
Yeah,
or
like-
just the place?
Both.
The place, Dubai, is absolutely stunning.
It's the future, isn't it?
It's unbelievable. It's like I literally almost bought a condo while I was there. Because my friend moved there, and she's a real estate person. And so she's building these, and she said, Sabrina, I can get you a good deal. And I was like, and she said, then you could Airbnb, and you could be making money. And see, there I go with that
The
money
big
thing.
money, the big money.
The big money thing. So I was like, I'll think about it.
No.
But no, I think I'm going to have to do. So I'm going back to Dubai in May, I think.
Do
May.
you need any travel assistance?
We can help you. We can carry your bags.
Yeah, sure.
The Weatherboys?
Yeah, we'll carry your bags.
Yeah.
And
The
make sure
Weatherboys come and hang out with
be like, you need a
Snowflake.
coffee?
Uber
We'll go
drivers.
get you coffee.
Yeah.
You know, and it's funny because when I was in Dubai, I love like DoorDash and Grubhub and all that kind of stuff. And so I was looking for that in Dubai, and they do have that. It's called Kareem.
Okay.
That's the name of the service.
Really?
I was like, this
Right.
is so
Yes.
cool.
Yes.
So I think that, and then I think the second place would be Africa. I went to Kenya, and I went with the Detroit Youth Choir, because I serve as their mental wellness coach. And so when they travel like that, I hang out with them. And so that was an amazing experience. And then Ghana. In Ghana, I worked with a group of girls in a school that we were working together. I was here, they were there. And so we were all on Zoom. And so I'm talking, and they're in a classroom looking at me. It was just mind-boggling. And they were asking me questions, and they had an interpreter. And then like I was
That's
looking
cool.
around at the room, and they had a life-size picture of me in the room. And I was like, oh my God. So it's just amazing that people, it's always amazing to me that people listen to me. That's the first thing. It's just amazing to me.
What would, and unfortunately, gosh, I want to keep going, but we're running out of time.
Okay.
What would you say to that little girl years ago that was getting in trouble for talking too much?
The people used to tell you that you talk too much, but trust me, girl, somebody's going to pay you much to talk. That's what I would tell her. Mm-hmm. So keep talking.
Keep talking.
Keep talking.
And we want you to keep talking too.
Well, I enjoy what I do. I'm so blessed and so honored to be a part of the Fox family. And there'll be more to come, I believe.
Yeah.
More to come.
Dr. Sabrina Jackson.
Have you ever taken notes during an interview before? We take notes like leading up to the interview. I've been
Right.
over. I don't know if you've noticed. I've been on my phone. Okay. Yep. Taking,
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
gonna
for
apply that later? That's a free. You can
this
bill
is not
him
a
for
joke.
This,
This
you
is
can bill him
100%. Yeah.
$300 an hour. Bill him for it. It's fine.
Self-esteem,
You know?
esteem is internal. Worth is deeper inside you. It's how you get over. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the thing about, because the World Health Organization, this is a great thing to end on. The the World Health Organization said that since the pandemic, there's been a tsunami of new diagnoses of mental illness. There's been 56 million new diagnoses of depression and 76 million new diagnoses of anxiety. Depression and anxiety are not the same things, but they are first cousins. Mm-hmm. They really do go together. Sure. Yeah. So depression has to do with you tripping about something that has happened, really that you can't change. And then anxiety is that you're worried about what's coming. And at the end of the day, all you have is your now. So if you focus in your now, right now, everything that you need, you have.
We'll end on that. Mm-hmm. People of Detroit, you owe us for this one because we brought you some peace, love, and harmony. Thanks to Dr. Sabrina Jackson. How can people find out or get in touch with you, find out more information, get the books?
So simple, SabrinaJackson.com.
SabrinaJackson.com. Dr. Sabrina, thank you so much for being on the Weatherboys podcast. And thank you for listening. You can always find all of the Weatherboys content located on our YouTube channel, on Spotify, and on the Fox Local app, where we have our very own section. Scroll down, the Weatherboys right there, and you can listen to all of our content, all of our podcasts, and all of our segments that aired on Fox 2. Thank you all for listening. We'll see you next time.